Is this the best cologne house out right now? Yom and Layl perfume bar. I'm gonna let y'all know how I feel about this one. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to NTFG Reviews. I'm your boy Nate the Fragrance Guy, and today I have a discovery set. Well, I've been had this discovery set. I've been spending some time with these fragrances, but we're talking the house of Yom and Layl, and this is a house I've been wanting to get some fragrances for a while. I've heard so many great things, specifically from Cedric Hendrix and Fatboy Fragrances. Those are like the main two in Fragcom that I see really talking about this house, and they speak so highly of it. So like it just intrigued me. They put me on, and I just been wanting to try it. I was originally going to get like just a little 30 ml of one of the fragrances, but then I went up there and I saw they had discovery sets, and they discovery sets was $50. $50 for 5 10 mls. 5 10 mls. So that's 50 mls versus their 30 mls is like $60. It depends on which one you get, but the one I wanted was like $60. I was just going to get a 30 ml of their Creed Aventus Absolute impression because that's really what I wanted. So I'm like, I'm just get 5 different fragrances and, you know, really sniff around, you know, get introduced to the house the right way. And it was a better deal. I get 50 mls for $50 versus a 30 ml for like $60. So it's a win-win. But let's get into these fragrances. I'm gonna let y'all know what I think about this house. Is it worth it? Should you cop it? Let's talk about it. Starting off with the first fragrance, we have Legend Cologne. Legend Cologne is their interpretation of Creed Aventus Cologne. And it's a pretty good one. I'm not gonna lie. If you haven't smelled Creed Aventus Cologne, it is a fresher, brighter, less smokier, less fruity with the pineapple version of Creed Aventus. You get some orange in there. You're getting a little more fresh spice. I think it's pink pepper. I think they got styrax in there. I don't know how that smells, but I think it's in there for the most part. There's some other stuff in there too. But yeah, Creed Aventus Cologne is just a fresher version of Creed Aventus for the most part. So we got Legend Absolute, their version of it, and they have nice atomizers, even on this little 10 ml spray. Now I've worn all these fragrances like just a test wear around the house. It's only one of them that I actually wore, gave a full wearing, or like 2 full wearings outside, and we're gonna get into that one. But Legend Absolute, and what I'm getting from this is just a really, really nice version, spot on version of Creed Aventus Cologne. Spot on in my opinion. I don't have Aventus Cologne, but I know the DNA for the most part. But the difference between these, if I haven't said it yet, all of Yom and Layl's fragrances are extrait de parfums. So this smells like Creed Aventus Cologne, but just ramped up oil concentration. Like this is stronger than like if I was to spray OG Creed Aventus Cologne. It's stronger the way it's coming off this paper. It feels a little thicker in like the scent profile, just stronger, like a heavier scent. Even when I spray it on my skin, it's a heavy scent. Like I sprayed these, like all of them. When I spray them, it leaves that oil sheen, and like it was one time I was just wiping it and it was just like oil on my skin. I'm like, is this body oil in a decant sprayer, or is this fragrance? I'm just confused. But this smells amazing, man. Spot on with that Creed Aventus Cologne DNA. And like I said, extrait de parfum. The quality on these fragrances is insane. It's almost like niche quality. Like seriously, you can call this like niche clones as far as like the quality goes, because it's there. Like, and when you go on your Layl, I think 100 ml full size bottle is like $80, 80 something. You might be thinking like, that's kind of expensive for a clone. You know, you got people, well, it's not that expensive. Dua is like the most expensive clone brand. You get a 30 ml for $50. That's crazy. Per ml, that's insane. But still, $80 for like 100 ml for a clone, that's still kind of pricey. But I'm telling you guys, I feel like it's worth it. The quality on these fragrances are insane. The Legend Cologne is spot on, and I really, really enjoy this. I can't wait to wear this when coming like this spring, summer. This is gonna be a fire one. Let's get to the next fragrance. So next up, we have one from them, and it's called Love Again. I don't know if you guys can see that. Love Again is their interpretation of Louis Vuitton LV Lovers. And I like that fragrance a lot. I just got a little sample, the 2 ml sample, so I'm really excited to see how close this is. But I'm telling you, this is crazy on its own. I didn't wear it, but like around the house, like I said, I didn't give it a full wearing, but I was wearing it, and it was so nice. That LV Lovers, that's really it. Look at that atomizer on this little 10 ml thing. That's insane. That LV Lovers is a really nice, fresh, aromatic, woody, clean, spicy kind of fragrance. Is really nice. I didn't think I would like it that much when I saw the release of it. I thought it was gonna be something totally different, and it was like Pharrell behind it, so I thought it was gonna be kind of playful, maybe a little sweet, not like playful like designer playful, but I thought it was gonna be something different. I didn't think it was gonna be like this fresh and green and masculine. This is, you get some ginger in this, you got bergamot, it's some green notes. I think it's gallibanum, if I'm not mistaken. You got the sandalwood and cedarwood. A lot of people compare the LV Lovers to Santal 33, and it's not that at all. I mean, the sandalwood is similar, but Santal 33, I hate that fragrance. I don't hate it. It's not my vibe. I don't like it. And it's not even because I know a lot of people say they get a pickly smell off the sandalwood. I don't get the pickly smell. It's just the violet. It's violet heavy for me. When I smell Santal 33, I get a lot of violet, and I'm not a big violet note kind of. I don't like the note of violet that much. It got to be blended well together. It can't be heavy on the violet. If it's a fragrance with violet, it got to be light on the violet. Santal 33 is too heavy on the violet with the leather and the sweet. Like I just don't like it. But this is really nice. This is masculine, fresh. It's just clean. It's really good. I really like it. I really enjoy it. And I'm picking up like a little La Mentité vibe. I think it's the ginger, the fresh ginger. It's like that watery, crispy, fresh, spicy ginger that LV used. And it's in this. It smells really good. Let's get to the next fragrance. So next fragrance we have is, oh, this one was nice too. I like this one. It was the Mesmeric Fire. So their Mesmeric Fire is an interpretation on Hypnotizing Fire from the Harmonists. And that's a fragrance I really enjoyed. It was one of my like frag buddies, like a guy I talked to a lot that's into fragrances. He had it and I smelled it, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. So his Hypnotizing Fire is like it's a very spicy, floral, oud rose kind of fragrance. And it's really nice. I'm really impressed by these little atomizers on this 10 ml decants. Now, it seemed like I'm just experiencing it because I haven't sprayed these in a while. I had this Discovery kit probably for like a month. And like that first week was really my test wearing it, and then I kind of put it to the side. So it's kind of like a new experience again. But Hypnotizing Fire, this is amazing. This is a beautiful niche scent right here, because this is not something that you would smell. It's not your typical oud rose kind of thing. Even the rose in this is very fresh. It's like a juicy, fresh rose. It's not a jammy sweet rose at all. It's not that sweet rose you're gonna get out of other fragrances. You're gonna get a nice, fresh, realistic kind of a rose. Like when you go into a flower shop and you smell the rose, that's what I'm getting right now, like real juicy roses. And you know how like when you're at like a grocery store or somewhere that sell flowers and they have like the sprinklers on the roses, so it gets that watery kind of vibe. That's what I'm getting out of this. I think this has some like pimento pepper or something like this, giving it some extra spices, some earthiness to this too. This is a nice earthy rose too. That's another thing, it's earthy. I don't know if it's sage in this. I don't think it's sage, not sage, patchouli. I don't know, but this is really nice. You're getting vanilla, some amber in this, the oud, the rose, the spicy facets. This is a very beautiful fragrance. I really enjoy it. And the Harmonist, the original is kind of expensive, so this is really doing it right now. This is really nice. Off paper is coming off beautiful, like really good. This is really good. good for me. Give it a round of applause. Good for the trees. Next up was one, I never smelled the original, and I still haven't smelled this original. But it got so much hype within like the past year. So much hype, at least for me. I never heard about Blue Talisman, right? But their version is called Blue Spell, and it is fire. I didn't think I would. I knew I would like it because people describe Blue Talisman as like a nice blue. You know, it's a blue fragrance. It's a fresh blue style of fragrance. And now I got fruity, so I was expecting to like it, but I didn't think I was gonna like it this much. When I smelled this thing, it kind of blew me away. Like, wow, very fruity, very just like sweet, fruity, not like sickeningly overly sweet either. Like just a nice, sweet, juicy, fruity, like candy, bubble gummy type of vibe. I know it's ambroxan in here, so it's giving a nice woody, amber woody kind of vibe with the fruits, fresh citruses. This is just a really extremely pleasing, mass appealing kind of fragrance, and you can't go wrong with something like this. I don't even know the full note breakdown of Blue Talisman. I looked at it before. I'm about to check it out real quick. Yeah, so we got at the top pear, bergamot, mandarin orange, ginger, nice, the ginger, orange blossom, Georgie wood, I don't know. And then in the base, ambrofix, which I think is just ambroxan, I'm pretty sure, musk, akigala wood, and cedar. And this is really nice. It's just a blue, mass appealing, fresh, woody, sweet fragrance. Extremely mass appealing. This is gonna get you super, 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 super. Okay, yeah, it's ambroxan. I just clicked the little thing. Now you can click it on fragrance again to show you. This is nice, man. This is really, really nice. Like I said, I never smelled the original, but like I said, the quality of these fragrances, specifically the Yeoman Layls, it just smells really good. It smells of high quality. It smells very rich in a way. I guess that's just the high oils. Like you really smell it. You really smell it and you feel it. You feel it when you're wearing it. It's a really nice fragrance. The way they make their fragrances are really nice. But yeah, this is a really nice fragrance too. Last but not least, we have the one that I actually wore outside of the house, full wearing, sprayed it up. So I could kind of count, like I could kind of give you guys like a time thing with this one specifically, because those I never fully wear, and when I wear around the house, I don't really clock it down to the T. But this one, you can see, I gave it a nice wearing. I think it was like 1 or 2 wearings. But we have their Legend Absolute, which is their version of Creed Aventus Absolute, and this is what sparked this whole pickup, because I was looking for a spot on Aventus Absolute clone, and I saw a Dedrick's video on this fragrance, and I'm like, I'm gonna just get that because it's the way he's describing it is super spot on. The Club de Nuit, Presho, a twist. The Offman's Primacy Collectors, a twist. I didn't smell any other ones, but most of the ones that's been coming out, they smell like it, but it's been twists. So I was really having my mindset on this one because I was under the impression it was spot on, and I gotta smell Creed Aventus Absolute again. I'm not gonna sit up here and just say something. I'm not gonna say it's spot on, but this smells a lot like what I remember smelling the few times I've smelled that. This is really nice. If you don't know Creed Aventus Absolute, they took that Creed Aventus DNA and they made it more of like a date night, night out, sexy kind of fragrance. Creed Aventus is already sexy. You can wear that night out, but they made it spicy and warm. You know, they made it. A lot of people say Creed Aventus Absolute is like if you took Creed Aventus and Dior Sauvage Elixir. I don't get that, but I get like why they're saying that, because of the spiciness and the warmness and like that ambery kind of vibe you get from Dior Sauvage Elixir. It's kind of like they gave those vibes to the Creed Aventus DNA and made Creed Aventus Absolute. But yes, it's just so good. This is really good. And when I wore this, I got really nice performance. It was projecting. I forgot what I was doing that day, but I was just, like moving around, walking in and out of cars, and I was just catching wafts of myself, smelling myself. It was on my sweater for forever, but on skin, it was on my hand like for a long time. It was just being smelled. Like I know that the fragrance is doing what it's doing when I'm smelling myself hours into my initial, put on of the fragrance. So it was really good. I would clock it like around 8 hours, 9 hours. I can't even really clock it at a certain time. I just know the performance was good. I was out a long time and I was smelling that fragrance until I got home. That's all I can say. I'm not even gonna put a specific time on it because I really don't remember. I'm not even gonna cap like I do remember. I don't remember the exact time, but I remember being impressed by the performance of that fragrance. But yeah, guys, this one is really nice. You're still getting that Creed Aventus DNA. You're getting the black currant, the pineapple. I think this one has some extra citruses in here. You're getting some citron that was added to this. Pink pepper. You got fresh spiciness. Some cardamom is in this. Cinnamon. And then it's like tonka in the base. The tonka is giving it a nice creamy, that sweetness that tonka bean gives off. It's really good. And then sandalwood. Sandalwood gives it a little more of that like soft, woody, creamy kind of vibe in a way. This is really, 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 really good. I really enjoy this. It's a nice alternative to Creed Aventus when you want that DNA, but you want to do something a little more, even more classy or more dressed up. Like Aventus Absolute Aventus would be perfect because you could already dress up OG Aventus, but Absolute Aventus would be like for the real special occasions, anniversary, wedding kind of vibe. You're dressed up, tux. I would wear this casual too, but I'm saying like especially for times like that. And like I said, Yeoman Layl quality. It's chef's kiss. Like this smells. If somebody can blindfold me and say this is Aventus Absolute, I believe him. I don't know the DNA like that crazy, but the quality is there is what I'm saying. Like as far as quality, this doesn't smell cheap. This doesn't smell synthetic to me. It doesn't smell like none of that you'll get out of a lot of cologne fragrances. It doesn't. It's just so smooth, nice, rich. It smells great, man. Really good fragrances. Super impressed by the house. So that's it, guys. Those were my thoughts on the house of Yeoman Layl from these 5 that I have tried. I'm definitely going to get more wear and experience out of them because I'm trying to really boil down what I want to buy a full bottle of. Definitely leaning towards the Aventus Absolute Aventus. And then that LV Lovers, their version of LV Lovers, I think it's called Love Again. That was really nice. And the Blue Talisman was nice too. Really, all of these was really nice. I really enjoyed it. I would give this as a whole, the house, I would give it a solid 9. I really enjoyed this. Like, truthfully, like, I give them a 9. I'm impressed. I'm speechless. Look, I can't even get the words out. I definitely recommend it. I definitely recommend you guys trying this. If you want that premium, high quality cologne, Yeoman Layl is the way to go, bro. Like seriously, it's really good. That's it, guys. That was my little review of the house of Yeoman Layl so far. Definitely looking forward to copping more from the house. I'm probably gonna have the discovery set just to get my nose on more things before I go in and buy a couple full bottles. And yeah, let me know, have you guys tried the house? What have you tried? If you did try, how you feel about it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Natethefragranceguy, signing out.